All right, guys, here we are. Got out on the water today. Did some testing. The new 27.1, 0.2, ever how it says it, 27.1 in one place and 27.2, doesn't matter. The new update for the GPS map series and the 20.0 Echo map. Here's what I done. I did out some mid-range testing. I went out in about 12, 13 foot of water. Threw it. It's a mini A-rig. It's just what I had on. Threw it out about 3 foot, 6 foot, drug the bottom. Okay, 3 foot, 7, 8 foot, 3 foot, 7 or 8 foot, and I drug the bottom with it. And what I wanted to show you was no voids. Yes, you can still see the rays. Yes, you can still see the resemblance of what I call the ghost tree. Those are just rays bouncing off. The ghost tree doesn't mean it's a bad thing. It just means there's rays coming off a hard bottom. This is medium depth. And I did those 3 tests. And here we go. Let's get into it. Let me show you what we got. No voids, no weak spots. It looks amazing. Let's go. All right, guys, here we go. This is like a I would say mid-depth range test, about 10 to 11 foot of water. Let me tell you, I'm more impressed after this test than I was when I first got it. And that did not go the last time when I did the 26.1. I was impressed, and then the more I used it, the less I got impressed. 26.2 was better. But this is 27.1 or 27.2 on the GPS map 1022 and 1222 series. Don't know why there's a difference, but there is. But let me tell you, every single cast, every fish swimming, it looks amazing. When they get to that 20 to 25 foot mark, you would expect. And I've got it set on 60 foot. And if you see the bait kind of fade in and out, that's just me trying to get it in the cone right. No big deal there. But I promise you this. Look, there it is. I'm about 8 foot deep. Man, it don't fade. It don't fade. I mean, it stays strong the whole way. There we are, going through the ghost tree zone. Nothing. All the way up. Nothing. I'm reeling it nice and slow. There is no fade in this software. Whatever that coding error was that they were working on, it's been fixed in my opinion. If you turn the gain up high, you can still see the resemblance of ghost tree, and in shallow water, I can still see the ghost tree resemblance. But guess what? That's always going to be there because it's beams bouncing off the bottom or hard bottoms, and when they bounce off hard bottoms, guess what? You're going to get interference as they cross other beams. That is just science. You can't argue with science. I mean, they can't go down there and say, whoa, you're bouncing off a hard bottom. You need to stop right here. And this is, let me tell you this is set up with noise control off. Noise control off. TVG low. That's where I always keep my stuff. 68 gain, 60 foot interval levels. Look at this. I mean, that's beautiful. That's 6 foot. Went across the ghost tree right there. Nothing wrong with that. I'm at 60 foot forward. I'm at about 20 foot down, because that's what I recommend, is about anywhere from double the distance on down, especially bass fishing, crappie fishing. You may not do it that way. I've got 80 color gain, 40 color limit, and it looks beautiful. It's popping. The screen is beautifully clear. I mean, that bait's showing up wonder, and that's not a big A-rig. That's a mini A-rig. And the reason I'm throwing it, because it's easier for me to throw it out there and see. And it's also easier for me to cast and get the distances on. There comes the bait down. Throw it in at 60 foot. You can see it splash out there at 60 foot. I was kind of searching for it here, but what I do is I get some very top of the water column. I let this one get down to the bottom of the water column. Here we go in about 10 foot of water. It's coming along the 10 foot zone. Right along the bottom, showing up beautiful. I'll tell you what, this new update, hey, it's got the Garmin Guru stamp of approval on it, baby. I ain't got no problems with it. I've used it in ultra shallow water. I've used it in deeper water. I'm gonna do a deep water test with this, where I get out in about 25 foot of water and do the same thing to make sure that there's nothing there. But this is a mid depth test, and I totally approve of the mid depth. It is amazing. I'm gonna let you watch a few more casts, and then like I said, we're gonna get off. I should have the just to give you a little update on something, I should have the
the 8,000 subscriber giveaway winner up in a video tomorrow. I should be able to get everything like that up tomorrow. And then, because I had to sort through a few, we had some late entries that try to jump in there at the last second, you know, sneaky dogs, after we got to 8,000, and that ain't gonna cut it. That ain't gonna cut it. But guys, watch a few more of these casts, and thanks for watching. Like I said, you can see the bait coming down, and I'm throwing it out there at 60, and here's one a little bit shallower, reeling it up there a little bit higher in the water column, kind of pumping it a little bit, playing around with it, just seeing if there's little holes in it. I'm not seeing anything there. See, I'm kind of pumping that bait up and down off the bottom. I'm not seeing anything. I'm telling you, I ain't found a weak zone in it yet. It looks good to me. Thanks for watching, guys.
So guys, what do you think? I'm here to tell you that this 27 is, it's going to change up something. I've even had people saying it, that it's so good and making your LVS 32 so good that some people are like canceling their 34 orders, or trying to. I mean, no, a lot of the big companies aren't allowing you to cancel. I know Bass Tank, Russell Marine, Shields, and all those are not allowing you to cancel your orders. There's a non-refund policy. That's why I do business with chattyboys.com. If you want to do it, he's charging a small restocking fee to cancel your order, because he has to. You know, but that's why I do business with the people that I entrust and to do business with. This is not a sales pitch for chattyboys.com. I think that he does enough to sell his own product. He does a great job, and I love doing business with him. I don't do business with anybody else. But guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing, and I'm telling you, update to the new update. It is worth it. It is a great great update. Can't get no better than this. And guys, don't forget, ring the bell.